Ladies and gentlemen, today my video, I'm talking agenda between women and men. And I'm talking poor question, silly question, bullying question. Someone to know which question he have to ask someone, and to someone to know each question is an order to ask someone. And then people, they ask him to know which question you are not allowed to ask to answering. And then which question, some question you have to answering. Now is this question I'm talking. Poor question. First, before I see in the TV they do someone woman interview. This woman, she was 25. She have men 75. They ask him a question, you love this man? In answering, yes, I love my husband. There was a poor question, and there was a bullying question, there was a bullying this woman. She was not allowed to ask this man, to answering this question. She was allowed to ask him to ask him a question. What do you want to help me to this question? When I answering your question, what do you want to help me to this your question? When I answering your question, to me, I'll be quiet. When he ask him again, I ask him this question, and again he ask him a question. You love him about money, meaning there was a bullying. She was a bullying woman. She love men about this men why he have money. She was all two questions. She was bullying him, and the woman she answering him. She say, I'm not love him about money. Now if I don't have money, I love him. To me, I was not answering him this question. I was answering. I was be quiet, not answering him a question, and to stop him. Don't ask him again like this between question between with my husband. I was answering him. You think I was sleeping to go to marriage each other? I don't understand why are you going to marriage each other, to marriage with this man? This is my choice. They are not your choice. This is she allowed to answering him this question. This poor question, they come from a family. How they give them children education. Family, when they don't have experience communication inside the house, the children, they grow up, they don't have a communication inside the house. They're missing communication. Family, when they're missing communication, the children, they grow up, they're missing communication. And this another, they come from here. People not to understand the question, how they ask society, they bullying them, not they bullying poor question, they ask them a poor question, they come from government to control society, to control parents, they not give them society, them to have responsibility to teach children education, and to teach children communication, and to teach everything. Children, they grow up, they don't understand they not meet each other with society to think they can learn which questions they know how to ask people, not which questions they have to ask people. Now I put a video. This is my video. Follow this video or to listen to this what I'm talking.
So this is our boma. This is my sister-in-law's house. So the wife of my husband's brother. This is where my husband's cousin lives. This is her small house, and then she also has a big house over there. This is my third mother-in-law's house, so the youngest wife of my father-in-law. And this one is the house of my second mother-in-law, so the second wife of my father-in-law.
Do you call her a mom?
Yes, I call them all mom. And this one is my second mother-in-law, whose house you just seen also.
How many houses are in the Boma?
I've never counted, but I think there must be something close to 20, I'm sure. And this one is my mother-in-law's house.
She's your favorite person, right?
I love her so much. She's just the nicest, kindest, calmest, super intelligent person. And she supports me in everything I do. From the moment I came to this Boma, she's always by my side. I'm gonna get like emotional talking about this. I love her so much. She's amazing. And she's like close to 60, but still working so hard.
You step on the shit.
Yeah. But on my side, it's not shit, it's just a cow dung. It's not shit.
One you
Yeah.
were expecting?
Yeah. I looked at her this morning, I was really worried she's going to give birth. And she did.
What was the most stupid thing somebody said as a comment?
I don't know, I often hear sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a silly question. He asked him, they comment about her. He wanted to know comment. Meaning, he show him our place, this house, this place. Meaning, he bullying him why is this place, why meaning he is this place. He was not going answering him any question. She was not going answering her any question. She was not answering him question. She was answering, I don't have any comment I have.
Can we enter your house?
Sure. But it's really messy.
It's fine.
It's not very big. It has a couple of rooms. This is my bedroom.
Okay. Some privacy, let's keep.
And this is where I cook.
Your kitchen?
Yes. I have a gas stove.
We don't see a lot because it's dark, so.
Yes.
And here
And here is where we eat.
you eat. You don't cook outside?
It's effort. The women sometimes cook outside
Okay.
because they cook with the firewood.
Yeah, for the smoke when
Yeah.
you're cooking inside the house. Okay.
To get rid of the smoke.
Thank you.
Karibu.
Right?
They do say so, but I think many Maasai women, they're not that tall actually. But men in general are quite tall.
Yeah, but the ceiling is so low. Why they don't build it higher?
That's a very good question because maybe it's more difficult to build. I mean, the women are the ones who build the houses and it's a lot of effort. So the higher the house, the higher you sticks you'd have to cut, and also it's a matter of getting the right size sticks and stuff like that. Some houses are a little bit taller than others. This one is quite short.
Did you build your house?
I had my first house was a Maasai house like this, and I had it built with the help of other people because I came here, I didn't know how to build a house. But now when the women build a house, I help them because now I know. This is a new house being built for...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the agenda between women and the men. All to have a responsibility. Not someone, not think someone honoring him to to take responsibility everything. This is a family they have to be. You hear what she talking? When she come, boy was don't have house. Meaning they live each other with the parents inside the house. Girl, she started to make a first house. Then she don't have experience. Another woman is a help him, her first building. Now and after she changed him herself, she building this before building. You see, she show you to show women inside. Now this is the all their agenda. Men to do something and women to do something. And me, I like this woman. When she meet men, active men. Women, he have a farm, he have a business, he have cows. Meaning, women, she can act to grow up more, not to destroy men. Now look, she building men. She building men. She put this house there. Now this house, I ask you a question. When Australia, now another country like Australia, in society they have like this house. They're not going to be happy. I believe this house Australia to going to have this building here Australia. You can take in 20 years you work, you can get this building. Woman she did there. She make there. Now look, this woman already was he bullying him. This is the responsibility, family, women and the men to close each other, all to fighting to grow up each other. Family to grow up, not to destroy family down. Now this is the come here, when the society we have like this, we were very happy we don't have distress. The government, they destroy society, they control everything. They don't want to give them society rights. To sing on them, they can protect them herself. Now I continue with.
Hey, good. How are you? How is she making the mud?
This is a mixture of cow dung, you can see, cow dung and sand. And then they mix it together with their feet and also with this.
Okay.
And this is what they plaster the walls with.
Okay, Stephanie. Why?
Why? Why am I here?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a silly question. This is the bullying. She said this is the funny. And she continued to going to answering him. She's not allowed to answering him, she bullying him. Meaning this is a funny. Woman, she's a funny to be there and to be this place. Now I want to ask you, she show you this building she building. You think this woman she building this building, our country she have rights to have this building? She don't have rights, her country to have this building. This is another my question. You think this woman ask him a question? When she have a room, her country, all her parents have sisters, they have this house, and you can find in him where she coming from. She rent house. Now if you rent good house, in a good house is not for you. Now people he have this house, he show him who have a good life. I believe in her country, this woman, when I hear he talk like this, I believe in her country is similar like here, Australia. They don't have rights like it's similar like Australia. When I hear how he asks a question, how he starts to bullying him, this is a funny. Now someone when he asks you this question, he said this is the funny. Don't ask him why. Tell him you look like you are funny. Me, I'm not funny. Answering him, you act like a funny. Me, I'm not funny.
Why? Why am I here?
Yeah.
Why am I here? Because I fell in love with my husband, a beautiful Maasai man, and that's why I came here, because I thought this was the only way that we could stay together if I followed him here, because that's his home. And then I stayed, even though it was very difficult to adapt to the culture, but I stayed because I fell in love with also his family, his tribe, his culture, the way of life, the environment, everything.
So how was the first days here?
You know, this is a difficult question because I never kept a diary or anything like that, so I have to search back my brain. But I remember in one of my first days, one of his sisters came to see me because she had heard that he'd come and he has a guest, so that's me. And I remember one of her sisters, she gave me one of these things, not these ones, but another one that I still have in my house. And I looked at her and I thought she was so beautiful. And I felt so out of place, this white girl with the weird skin that gets sunburned. And I looked at all these women and I just thought they were so beautiful. And I was just in awe. I thought this way of life is perfect. The beautiful culture, in tune with nature, with the animals. So this is the first sort of impression that I got, that it's so peaceful and in harmony with nature. And the people are so welcoming and friendly. Yeah, these are the first impressions that I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, love is the apple. Love is the apple loving. Everywhere you are, you get someone to make you happy, meaning happy is building love. Communication, when they connect each other, na them meaning they building love. When you love each other, now if it's no house, is a tent, you will be happy and you will enjoy your dream and you will be happy. Now if you are a big flat, all love, they need to be happy each other. This is the responsibility love, not to miss communication always. Now this country, Australia, politicians, they teach us to lose responsibility each other, always to have violence each other. Now continue video again.
Disadvantages of this lifestyle. What I'm thinking is, for example, the balance between the genders.
Okay, there are certain things in Maasai culture, but I think that's true for every single culture on this planet. I don't think Maasai culture is perfect, and there are aspects within it that are not good. For example, the way that women are seen to be below men. This is a very big aspect of Maasai culture.
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman, she live, this place is there, she I don't understand. To understand why women, she's thinking with the under of the men, they don't have a danger agenda each other to cleaning the house. She I don't understand. This country, society they have freedom, and they have rights and they have choice. Government they are not control them. Nguze control them everything. Them they have rights everything family. In the family, parents they have responsibility. They have rights to teach her children education. Now, when women she have small children, boys and girls, women she have rights to force children to training him education and to training him job. Now when the younger children, boys and girls 5 years, 6 years, all he teaches them the same, in equal. Boys he teaches them cooking, he teaches them cleaning house. Na girls, meaning in the to move them Cinderella in the brain, and to move them lazy, and to move them Balaja. Children to be active. When boys he starts to grow up to be 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, and the mother he change boy. Girl na him he change him. Girl he have to understand his job, cooking and cleaning house and cleaning compound. Now this boy, him have responsibility. He have responsibility to cut grasses in the garden, and have responsibility to go to looking water and to looking another stick for cooking. In a farm, when they have a farm, in a farm they go all together to take care, to make food, to preparing food, to make food. Now, when a boy he starts to grow up. Now, when his father he have a farm, cows, another job, and he needed to do job, to go to work to looking money. Now he started. This is our responsibility, boy, to say now I want to planning in the future. When she want to going to looking money. When she want to go in a farm, she starts to go with the father in the farm. Like these cultures, when the boy is not school, you have to go in the cows. Why you see this place, you will not see any boys there, you see girls only. Now they are not teaching them laser, Cinderella, them to lost communication, them the active. The active. Everybody to know we have a responsibility. Everybody to have, we know, you have to do something and another to do something. Now this country, like this woman, she coming from, you'll find they like Australia. They control parents not teach them children to be active and not teach them the discipline and not teach them education. Now them you find like here the miscommunication for nursing house only. Nguze no women they house cleaning house together. Meaning women to cleaning is sitting room, men to sitting room, men to go in the kitchen to cleaning his kitchen. Every they do single the equal. You see how they cause the problem.